We shall now see another example. Form the given pair of linear equations, find their solutions, if they exist, by the elimination method. If we add 1 to the numerator, and subtract 1 from the denominator, a fraction reduces to 1. It becomes 1 by 2 if we only add 1 to the denominator. What is the fraction? Let us see the solution. Let the fraction be x by y. Given that, adding 1 to the numerator, and subtracting 1 from the denominator, a fraction reduces to 1. That is, x plus 1, is divided by, y minus 1, equals 1. This implies that x minus y equals minus 2, make it as equation 1. And also given that, the fraction becomes 1 by 2 if we only add 1 to the denominator. That is, x, is divided by, y plus 1, equals 1 by 2. By cross multiplication we get 2x equals, y plus 1. This implies that, 2x minus y equals 1, make it as equation 2. So, now we are subtracting equation 1 from equation 2. Now we get, 2x minus x, minus of, y minus y, equals, 1 minus of, minus 2. Therefore x equals 3. Substitute the value of x in equation 1. That is, x minus y equals minus 2. We get 3 minus y equals minus 2. This implies that y equals 5. Therefore, the fraction, x by y, is 5 by 3. Let's learn about cross multiplication method. Let us consider the general form of a pair of linear equations. a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals 0, make it as equation 1. a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals 0, make it as equation 2. To solve this pair of equations for x and y using cross multiplication method, we will arrange the variables x and y, and their coefficients a1, a2, b1, b2 and the constants c1 and c2 as shown below. The arrows between the two numbers in the above figure indicate that they are to be multiplied, and the second product is to be subtracted from the first. That is, we get x is divided by b1 c2 minus b2 c1, equals y is divided by c1 a2 minus c2 a1, equals 1 is divided by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. This implies that x is divided by b1 c2 minus b2 c1, equals 1 is divided by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. This implies that x equals b1 c2 minus b2 c1, is divided by a1 b2 minus a2 b1, provided a1 b2 minus a2 b1 is not equal to 0. Similarly, y is divided by c1 a2 minus c2 a1, equals 1 is divided by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. This implies that y equals c1 a2 minus c2 a1, is divided by a1 b2 minus a2 b1, provided a1 b2 minus a2 b1 is not equal to 0. Now, consider the two cases given below.